Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Miss Boyce. I teach at John Adams High School. Some of the students on this podcast, they are in my class, so I'm very curious to know what we will be focusing on since they wanted it to be a surprise.
So, for first, since I don't know if we have enough time or not, we have one long one and one short one. Which one do you guys want to do first?
I think the long one.
Long one?
Sure.
So, if I remember correctly, the long one is one player hide and seek. So right off the bat from the name, what do you think it is?
It's demonic.
You're saying hide and seek?
Hide and seek with one player.
Like I'm playing a game with one player and I'm playing hide and seek.
Like yourself?
You Alex played but pretty much you and someone else play hide and seek.
No,
Demonic.
I wouldn't play that game.
I mean, once you never know until I actually explain.
Okay.
You see, you play, pause it. Stuff you'll need is a stuffed doll with limbs. But it's recommended to actually play with a teddy bear and not with actually a doll, because it's easier for the spirit to attach to the doll than the teddy bear. The other stuff you need is a red string to be used as a blood vessel for the doll, a sharp-ish material, but I recommend to play with a toothpick because I'm going to get that later on. Some rice to use instead of the stuffing, to get the spirit more closer. And something to use, something from your body, like some hair or clippings of your nails. And two more things. The first one is a bathtub of water, or a basin, or like something to be used as a bathtub. And lastly, a very safe place to hide. That's the main important part. Right off the bat, I can tell that you're scared.
Yeah, that's just not something I would play.
Me too.
Why?
I feel like anything where they're trying to take blood or you're attaching something to something else, I just don't do those things. I feel like you're tapping into things that shouldn't be tapped into.
I mean,
well, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to tap into those things.
I feel like people who are more religious, they don't do it because they believe in that stuff. And people who are like less religious, they probably do it for fun or to like find out if anything's gonna happen. So I don't think I would play it.
Would you play it?
I mean, kinda. If I were feeling brave enough, I probably would, but like, most likely not though. If I don't have to do it. And the way how you actually play the game is you first need to name the doll. And then after you name it, you cut open bear/doll, take out all the stuff in, and replace it with rice. Then you need to sew it up with the red thread. And then with the remaining thread, wrap it around the whole entire doll. And then the most important part is, as it is to put the doll or the bear into the water. Make sure that it's soaked-ish. And you have to wait until 3 a.m. sharp. But it says you could play at 12, but there's a high chance that you could play at 12, but there's a high chance that it won't actually work. So that's recommended to play at 3 a.m. sharp. And then, once it is, take the doll along with you to the bathroom and repeat the following saying. First tiger is blank. Repeat that 3 times. Then you sternly close your eyes and walk to a place. Then, close your eyes and place the doll in the bath. Then walk away to another room and do not look back. If you do, you'll probably see the spirit entering the doll, or something bad might happen. And then slowly count down to 1 to 10, and after 10 seconds, you go back to the doll and stab it with the object of your choice. Let's say the toothpick, and stab with the toothpick saying, I found you, I found you. And now it's your turn. Repeat that 3 times. And afterwards, that's when the game actually begins. Then you have to go to the hiding place. But before that, you have to, you need to have some salt water in your mouth. Like, you swallowed it, you put some salt water in your mouth. Then, you grab grab what's left. Do not swallow, because that's the main important part. Then, you go to the hiding place. Then you wait. It's suggested not to fall asleep, because if you do, the whole point of the game is if you catch me, you take my body, or you take the flesh. You look terrified.
I will not play that.
Like right off the bat, you both look terrified.
I just wouldn't play that game. I feel like it goes against some of my values, and it's just a lot going on with the toothpick and the stabbing and the I found you. I feel like it sounds like a movie, and it's just not a game I would play.
And the thing is, so the way how you end it though is very important. So the way how you end it is you get out of your hiding spot and then you have to find the doll, and if it's not in the bathtub the way how you found it, that means there's actually a spirit inside of it. And then you drink the salt water that was in your mouth, and pour the rest around the doll in a circle. Then close your eyes and shout, I win 3 times. The spirit and the doll will give up, and then the game ends. Then you must dispose of the doll by burying it with salt, otherwise the spirit will attempt to re-enter the doll.
I have a question. What if someone fails to, if they do it wrong?
At which part?
After the doll summons, the spirit in the doll.
The spirit in the doll and the doll find the person.
What if you fall asleep or something happens and you messed up?
If you fall asleep and the doll catches you, that means the spirit will be entered to your body.
So is there any way to save the person after they fail?
Depends how strong the spirit is. But it is suggested to have a phone with you, and just in case of emergencies. And if you have a phone, make sure it's on silent and the brightness is on low, so the spirit / the teddy bear will not know where you are. And if you are playing with other people, the other people has to be outside the house, ready, just to be on guard, see if the person is playing the game needs help. And the people that are playing, they cannot be inside the house or else the spirit may get confused and attack them.
Oh. I'm not gonna play that ever.
But if you do play it, do you think it was 5?
No.
I wouldn't play that game.
Well, like, let's say you did. Would you think it's 5?
I can't say because, yeah, there's certain things I can't say, but I probably would survive the game.
Okay. And now for the short one. And the short one is called The Answering Man.
The what?
The Answering Man.
Oh.
So after that, what do you think the game's about?
Answering someone.
Fortune telling, like you know, reach out to like a demon or spirit and ask them a question that they might know about your future. Or anything.
Close.
Okay.
So, The Answering Man is an urban Japanese legend that people used to play, or still play, I believe. And the whole point is, is to know about the future. And the way how you play is, it's so A cause B, or B cause C, etc., and then etc., like, and B cause A, and it goes to the left. And obviously that if they're like occupied, but then someone would get picked up, that would be the answer.
So it's like a 3-player game?
Oh, so it could be a whole group.
Oh. That's safe.
Right, so like so far, would you actually, knowing that so far, or after that, would you play it so far?
No. Because so far the games have been games I wouldn't play. So I feel like this one will be the same. But you didn't give us all the information. So I probably wouldn't play.
Like right off the bat, the ones that you so far like.
No. I wouldn't play.
I might, if I want to know something, you know.
I feel like sometimes when you know something, it messes things up. So
That's also true.
I'd rather just not play and read a book.
Okay, so like I said, but after some time, one phone would get answered. Then there would be a deep-ish male's voice, and when answered, you can ask him anything, and he'll give the answer to your question. But you must give him an answer to the next to his question, and you must answer truthfully.
Is he gonna ask you about yourself or something that you know?
That I do not know.
So how are we supposed to answer his question if we're not sure of what it is? Or if it's not related to us?
That could be, it could be not. But you must answer it truthfully.
Okay.
And if you don't, they say that something will a hand will pop up the phone and try to grab you and drag you in. That's just what they said. No one really knows.
They should make that into a movie. It'd be interesting to see.
I still wouldn't play. But I do think it probably will be an interesting movie.
It's like, now, would you actually still play it?
No.
See, I knew there was something.
I mean, it's our game you could play with at sleepover, so you could say.
No. You said, what did you say?
So you could say.
Oh.
So, right now that you know both of them, if you had to play one of them, which one would you have to do between life or death?
Between what?
Like, let's say that you were given, like, say, money to play it. Would you to play one of these games?
No.
I feel like if it's life or death, I would just die. But if I had to, I'd play the second one because it's more easier and there are risks. Like, well, if they ask a question you don't know, or if you don't want to like tell the answer in front of people you're playing with, that's a risk. But it's much safer than the other game, the doll one. Which one would you play?
To be honest, I would definitely do the answer man because it's like the most non-deadliest. Like all you need to do, just if you do get the answer man, you just need to answer truthfully. It's pretty much what you do.
Yeah. I feel like the first one I would not play ever in life. But the second one I probably wouldn't play either, but the second one seems more normal of the game. You just have to be honest and tell the truth.
But the thing is, I actually forgot something. They said that the answer man is actually a little boy that was born or that had their body parts taken from them. And so, if you answer incorrectly, the little boy would actually try and take your body parts and try to get your body part to be.
I guess I'm not playing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not playing anything.
But that's if you don't answer truthfully.
Oh, so just be honest.
Pretty much, that's what you answer falsely.
I think he's probably gonna answer you something like a secret that you've been keeping. He's probably gonna ask you about that, so everyone knows. It's like torture you, mentally.
The question is if it's going to be on speaker or if it's actually going to be just one-on-one. So you think that
Oh, I know, but people can still hear it, like
maybe depending on
unless
how
you're
loud
playing alone.
or depending on how loud you put the phone is. So like, what questions do you think the answer now would try to ask?
I guess something personal, like what she said. Because if there's people around you, he'll probably ask questions that maybe you didn't tell those people, and when you're answering, they can hear you.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I agree.
Like, maybe me personally, they'll probably say something like something you probably didn't know about yourself, or maybe something that something like or possibly something that you probably don't want to remember, or never, or you just found out recently, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the question is how did the little boy actually get the answers if you never told anyone, or like that? That's the true question.
Like the answer to what you're asking him? I feel like it's because he's a...
No, if the question, to answer like his question.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so if you do play, what's the one question you ask, or what are the questions you ask? What questions would you actually ask if you do get the answer?
I feel like most things I wouldn't really want to know, but I guess where would I be in 15 years?
I would ask if I'm successful after high school or like college. What would you ask?
I'll probably ask if what will happen in the future or something like that. So, for a cameraman that's behind the scenes, what would you play?
I'd play the first one, to be honest.
Why?
I mean, I kind of have an advantage. I'm skinny, so I'm good at hiding. I'm not that loud. So I think I'm gonna be a good hider, to be honest.
The thing is, you're tall, so.
I'm not that tall. I'm 5'9", 5'8", somewhere around there. Not that tall.
What question would you ask?
If I played the second one, I don't really know. Haven't thought about that. I should.
Okay. Anyways, guys, that's another legend put out of the shadows.